in the Midwest, right? And so where all these vice stores at, right? And I say I'm a Crip, right? They gonna respect me like I'm a Crip, like I straight came from California, right? But if that reverse and I go to California, it's gonna be like I'm not. Derek, top of the morning, my guy. Top of the morning. Top of the morning, Derek. Salute to you, man. I know you get your push-ups in. I, I, I know you're doing your push-up thing. Salute to you, man. You know, no jumper. Adam 22. He just begging to get nominated, man. He just begging for somebody to get nominated to the grave. You see the title? No jumper is begging for somebody to get nominated to the grave. You know, 607 Unk, Munchie B, 607 Unk. You got 4Extra. Everybody beefing. You know what I'm saying? They beefing right now. And Adam 22 is loving it. You know, he's like the puppet master. You know what I'm saying? They going through it. You know, Munchie B was sensible. You know, Munchie B, you know, he let 607 say what he say because he know he's the character. But then you look at the recently interview with Munchie B on No Jumper. He said, yo, he said 607 cannot, you know, as far as him on the B side, he said he cannot let that happen again. He said that cannot happen again. So they sensible to know that this dude say stuff, you ain't gonna hurt him right away, but you give him a warning. Now 4Extra, see now, 607 got beef on both sides. He got issues with the Bloods, IFG, Inglewood family. Now he got beef with 4Extra and the 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then guess what? Adam 22 doing the kerosene and Adam 22 left. Now, why ain't nobody talking about why Adam 22 wasn't there when 4Extra and 607 Unk was on the studio? Why wasn't Adam 22 there? Adam 22 make sure he wasn't present when 4Extra was confronting 607 Unk. Where was Adam? It was Adam. He's talking about he was in Texas. Nah, you wasn't there, bro. You make sure that you doing the kerosene and you left the scene. You left, bro. You left. And you knew what 607 Unk said about 4Extra. Calling 4Extra gay and all of this stuff. You knew 4Extra knew about it and was going to confront him about it. You knew 4Extra was going to confront 607 Unk for what he said about him. Adam knew 4Extra heard what Unk said about him and he was going to confront him. Adam knew that and he still set up the interview. Still set up the interview. Still set up the interview for them to crash out, knowing that 4Extra just got home. Why was he arrested the last time? He went to Hood Day. They arrested him for going to Hood Day, hanging out with the hood. That he got arrested for that. So you think he ain't gonna get arrested for smashing 607 Unk? You don't think he gonna get arrested for that? Of course he will. That's assault, bro. I'm saying, and he on papers. He on papers, bro. So Adam want 4Extra to crash out. You think Adam got their best interests at heart? He want 4Extra to crash. You don't think his parole, they watching every time he get on these No Jumper podcasts and then they see 4Extra threatening a man? You're gonna die out here. You're gonna die out. They just sitting back watching. Like, let's see how this play out before we take them back in these jail cells. Let's see how this play out right here. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, now 607 Unk don't want to come back. But now 607 Unk is on his IGs, on his live streams, talking bad about 4Extra. Talking about 4Extra don't want to fight. He talking about he want to fight 4Extra. He talking about 4Extra ducking off fades and this. Like, come on, son. It's a lose-lose for 4Extra. Because if I don't fight him, Adam 22 already got in the title. 4Extra ducking fades. So even Adam 22 turned on 4Extra. Look at the title. 4Extra turning down fades. No, that's what you said. You trying to say the fans said it. No, you said it. Let's go to the channel. You said 4Extra turning down fades. So you trying to gas him up to put the battery in his back. Come on, gang. I gotta understand what's going on out here, man. I gotta understand what's going on out here, man. Y'all really gotta understand what's going on out here. Y'all really gotta understand what's going on out here. He say 4Extra is turning down fades. Adam 22. That's what he said. So Adam 22 said, yo, what's up? What's your biggest fitness advice to someone who's trying to bulk? There you go, Derek. Yeah, he's Venice Beach. What was your dream in life when you were 20? 20, man. Just left the gym. My dreams, man. I don't dream, man. I just make it happen. I visualize. Dreaming is not real. You know what I'm saying? Dreaming is not real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dreaming ain't real. I visualize and I go get it. I go get it. I don't dream, because dream you can't touch nothing. And visualize, you could visualize it, you could remember it. Dream is just some random thing. Answer your question. But Munchie B is stomped down. Y'all think, see, y'all don't know Munchie B past. Y'all do your homework on people, man. Munchie B was terrorizing people when he could see. See, Munchie B wasn't always blind. Y'all think Munchie B was blind his whole life? Nah, man. He got shot in his head and he survived. But that took his vision away. Munchie B was terrorizing people when he could see. Why you think that happened? You know what I'm saying? He was terrorizing people. Munchie B was a terror. Go learn about his history. So for Munchie B to give him a pass, he had to. 607 Unc was on his knees begging Munchie. Y'all don't understand. How can I not give this character a pass? He on his knees begging me. Come on, man. You play with Munchie, don't. All Munchie gotta do is send some YNs at him. That'll clean up 607 Unc. But that wasn't the point. You gotta know when somebody's just there for content. That's why 4Extra say, yo, listen, man, this content gonna get you. See, everybody from the West Side is trying to advise Unc, like, yo, you are outsider. You ain't from here. You from St. Louis. It's nothing for us to pack you up. But we not. We're giving you a pass. But like I was saying, 607 Unc don't understand why this. He he like, why? Nah, ain't no why, bro. Your mouth, gang. You got to chill. You trolling. I understand you want to troll to a bag. But like Munchie B said, man, how many, is content really that serious, man? Because you can't do that again. And that's a stern warning. Like, it wasn't he said, yo, you can't do that again. That's that. Can't do that again, bro. Whatever you did, can't be, you know what I mean? Because you trying to be the outsider to come out here and diss the Bloods and Crips on the West Coast and try to say, I was just playing it. Nah, man. Why you playing like that? Who plays like that? They take that shit serious over there. So why you gonna come over there and play with that? Like, nah, bro, you can't do that. That been there for over 50, 60 years. Brothers died for that. They take that real serious, man. So any real individual ain't gonna play with that. They ain't gonna play with that. Cause now guess what? They both gonna turn on you. You ain't gonna cause a wedge between them. They know you the outsider. So the Blood's gonna turn on you. The Crips gonna turn on you. They smart enough to know this the outsider. He ain't gonna turn us against each other. He gonna turn on him. So now you seeing the repercussion of both of them turning on you. 607 Unc. But you gotta ask yourself, did you cause that? Did you cause that? Your words, your mouth, the stuff you say you cannot take back. Mindful of the things you say on this internet. Life is a lesson, man. Life is a lesson. Yeah, yeah, but it's not for clout. Them West Coast dudes, that's their life, bro. That's they that's their life. That's how they came up on that gang stuff. They take that stuff serious. So you can't go into a man's backyard and play with his stuff that he takes serious. It's just foolish. It's a foolish thing to do. It's a foolish thing to do to go over there and play with them, man. It's foolish. You asking for trouble. Because they're all going to turn on the outsider. You an outsider coming over here trying to start with us. Oh, nah. You know what I'm saying? We're going to click up and turn on you. So, it's a recipe for disaster, man. You coming over there and you trolling, and then Adam 22 is gonna love it. He said, "Where he at? I thought he was with the shits. He quit." Adam 22, like he quit. I thought he was with the shits. He said, "I need it back one more time." Adams, come on, man. You know that one more time is. They really trying to get you then. You were smart to not come back. I tell you that. You were smart to not go back for that last interview. That was the setup. It was gonna get you. That's why Adam said, we need you back one more time. It was going to get you. I'm telling you that now. It was going to get you. You're doing too much. They're going to make an example out of you. You're going to be the example they're going to make out of you, your mouth. They're going to make it, they was going to get you, Unc. You smart. You smart not to go back. They was going to get you that day. One more time. That's what he said. Yo, Unc, we need you one more time, Unc. Nah. Nah. They was gonna get you, man. West Coast is real. They real shady over there. Especially the out-of-towners. You don't get it? You an out-of-towner, bro. You ain't from the West Coast. They real shady. They was gonna get you, Unc. They was gonna get you. Yeah, they let Adam infiltrate the East Coast too. They don't understand no jumper is where the feds go, and they call Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, off of that show alone. No jumper, man. Feds is all over that, man. That's how they got the 60s, man. That Rico and Big U and all that. Brick Baby, yeah, you come too, Brick Baby. Even though you on the show, you come here, Brick Baby. Let me grab you up. Loose Cannon, yeah, let me grab you up too. And then now, like my man said, he in Brooklyn. Bobby Shmurda, knowing the Fed's still on you, Shmurda. Bobby, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. It's like people don't think, my boy. It's like they don't think, son. You letting Adam 22 infiltrate. Why? Because he got a little slang. Because you know how to hang around black people. I get it. Because, you know what I mean? I get it, but he ain't one of us. I'm sorry. He ain't one of us, bro. He don't care when we die. He don't care when we die, bro. He's not one of us. Adam 20, bro. Y'all will give him a pass before y'all give another brother who look like you a pass. I've seen it plenty times. Even 607 Unc saying, "Hey yo, why 4 Extra ain't coming at Adam like how he coming at me?" That's that's what 607 Unc trying to get Adam in trouble too. He trying to get Adam smashed on. He said, "Yo, why?" Cause that's his campaign now. Yo, why he ain't coming at Adam like he coming at me? It's levels to this, man. They understand that even though Adam is a white boy, Adam from the West Coast, you still an outsider, bro. You don't get it. Adam is from there. You ain't. So you can't compare yourself to Adam, and even that, it's still levels. Adam got the bag. You don't. You know what I mean? So you can't compare yourself to, oh, wow, 4 Extra only coming at coming at me and not Adam, why he don't got the same energy for Adam? It's levels, man. It's levels, homie. It's levels, homie. Don't compare yourself to the next man anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about you. You know what I mean? You trying to throw Adam in? Nah, worry about you, bro. You got to get about that. You lucky he gave you the conversation in the first place. Because I'm like, okay, 4Extra's talking to him. So if he's talking to him, he's not hurting him. That's a 50-50 right there. But then he had to check you for Munchie, and he had to check you for everything. You know what I'm saying? Because, Munchie ain't going to rah-rah screaming. You know what I'm saying? For this, Munchie the shot caller at his point, man. He's a shot caller, man. He'll get some dudes on you, and that's it. He ain't going to do the screaming. But 4Extra going to scream for him and everybody else. Like, yo, that's done. Whatever you're doing, that finished that right there. And 607 Unc, you got the message. Whatever message was trying to be sent to 607 Unc, he got it loud and clear. Stop playing, man. Stop playing on this internet, man. Especially with people who could reach out and touch you. Like he said, you're doing it for views. 4Extra said, I'm doing it for your body. Pause. He said, I want your body. Pause. That man, he said, you want what? Find another way to phrase that word, my man. Find another way to phrase that word, my man. But Adam 22 is the puppet master. Ask yourself why he wasn't there. Why you wasn't there, Adam? I don't see nobody putting that in the comments. Where's Adam? Where's Adam? Everybody just watching it play out. But nobody say, where's Adam? He set this all up. Where'd he go? I'm here to say, where's Adam? Where was Adam at when this whole thing was going down? Where's Adam? That's what I say. Where's Adam? I'm looking. Okay, Adam ain't here. Slick bastard. Because he gets paid anyway. Like even when he ain't dead, he get paid for y'all crashing out. Y'all don't get this? He gets paid for y'all crashing out. How many views that video got? How many views that video got now? You get paid for y'all crashing out. 607 Unc and 4Extra. See? And now he got clips of it. He got clips of it. And he said he can't even put it out until the editor bleeps out all the curse words. He said it's hard to get that monetized. Too much curse words. I pay attention to what this man said. That man just see money. He don't see a situation. He just see a paycheck. He trying to find a way to get that monetized out. So he got to get an editor to... Come on, man. Y'all crazy, man. That's all that man see. Content. Y'all are content to him. Y'all coming down to 607 Unc for content this, but Adam 22 is above all of that. He's the content whore. He whore his wife out for content. So, am I saying anything wrong? Am I saying anything wrong? Adam 22 is a content whore. Come on, man. He don't give a damn about nobody but No Jumper. That's all he care about. No Jumper. And what is No Jumper? Him. Not the guest, not the platform. He don't care about it. All he care about him. No Jumper. That's me. He never admits when he's wrong. Even when people call him out on his show. Because I watch the show. I watch it. That's why I could break it down in depth to y'all. I watch it. I watch No Jumper to see what's going on. To see if I should make content on it. But Adam 22, even when he's wrong, he's never wrong. Like, bro, he could never take accountability, bro. And that is a bad person to be around, bro. But that's LA, I guess. LA The mentality is you're never wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everything is content. You never take accountability. I'm like, damn. You know, even with like that, like, yo, bro, crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. No jumper. And then he, you know, when are we gonna learn the Vlads, the Trap Lord Raw? See, even Adam 22, he worse than Vlad. Adam 22 is worse than Vlad. You know, because Vlad just does interviews. Adam 22, he got a podcast. He go live. He makes sure, you know, he he stay on top of that mess, the ghetto drama, 24/7. That's no jumper. It went from interviewing rappers at one point, like 3 years ago. No jumper was not about gangs and gang politics and like why does gang members need to politic on the social media, bro? On a platform that got 4 million subscribers, bro. Gang politics ain't supposed to be for no civilians to hear, bro. That's a DP in itself. Okay, y'all, gang members, y'all could talk about other issues or other things, but we ain't gonna talk about gang stuff, bro. Gang politics. You know what's going on with this block and that block. We ain't gonna do that. Nah, you can't do that, bro. Can't do that. No way, bro. No politics on this internet. Where the OGs at? To tell these young dudes, yo, cut that out, bro. Stop politicking on this social media, bro. Especially on No Jumper. Whoo wee. Then you see what happened to the 60s. Didn't you see? Didn't you see what happened to these people, man? That play around on this internet, politicking, and come on, man. We gotta wake up, bro. When we gonna wake up, bro? You set yourself up. Like I said, for extra, he's gonna lose. Cause they already got him ducking King Pill. He's ducking Aaron the plumber. They got him ducking this and ducking that. So for extra is gonna lose. Cause now he gotta turn up. He gotta fight. The fans in the comments like, yo, I want to see a fight. I want to see a fight. You don't think he reading the comments? And he gonna have to give in? He's in a lose-lose situation. It's a lose-lose. You don't win, bro. You don't win. Because if you take it to the street and then you beat up a man bad enough, you're going right back to jail, bro. So the best thing to do is like, it's a lose-lose, man. Gotta understand, man. But, these guys ain't smart enough to see the play. Yo, I couldn't even see it more. Yo, I couldn't even see y'all comments, bro. Appreciate y'all. Michelle Hitchcock. Derek, more important, you're an old head and a skinny. Why are you trying to act hard, Unc? Yeah, Unc is tripping. Unc is tripping, bro. Look at him. He like 110 pounds, bro. Unc is tripping. Like they could just pick you up and I'm like, yo, why is Unc tripping? But then, like Munchie B said, when Munchie B asked him about that Hoover tattoo, he said, Unc got pressured up. And Unc just started talking about, yo, we don't fight, we just shoot. And like, what? So that goes to tell you right there, Michelle, Unc is gonna clap at you. Unc ain't gonna fight you. Unc said, Unc already made it known, bro. He ain't gonna fight, man. But he wanna fight for extra. Y'all seen that video? Unc said he wanna fight for extra. He wanna fight him. Just, you know what I mean? He wanna head up before extra. He calling him out now. That's crazy. Unc is calling out for extra. Like, what's up? Let's fight. Y'all seen that one yet? Now is 4Extra gonna respond to that? Y'all seen that video? 4Extra being called out to fight 607 Unc now? Unc disrespecting them now? This wasn't in No Jumper. This was off No Jumper. After No Jumper. He's in a car. You went live. Started disrespecting 4Extra. Like, what's up? Let's fight. I want to fight you. I'm like, oh. I'm like, yo, you serious? I'm like, Unc is. I'm like, yo, you can't take back the words, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be careful, because that stuff gonna live forever on the internet. You know, I might not have seen it, but I seen it. I'm like, oh snap, they taking it there now. It got to go there. I'm like, it's gonna go there. And you could thank Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? Thank Adam 22. Cause 4Extra ain't been out of jail about a month yet. This week probably be a month. 4Extra's been out of jail. And he's already in conflict. That's gonna take him right back. It's gonna take him right back to it, you know what I'm saying? People don't see it, bro. People don't see the traps that's set. The traps that's set. Now Unc wanna fight you. Unc called you out for the fade now. So you gotta face somebody, because even everybody turn against you. Everybody turn against you at some point. They want to see action. Been talking too much. That talking, now you gotta produce. That's how the internet is. Yeah, you know what I mean, you get a little famous off it, but you gotta produce now. Man, I've even Charleston White got into the ring. And you mean to tell me you ain't gonna get into the ring? Charleston White just was boxing the Island Boy this weekend. If Charleston White could get into the ring for a couple bands, I'll do it. Win, lose, or draw. 50 grand, I'm there. I don't know why he turned that down. Like I'm saying, you turn out money when you in the county squabbling for free. Make it make sense. You want to squabble for free, but you don't want to get this 50,000? Throw on them boxing gloves and let's get paid for this. That'd be my thing. 50 grand? I'm fighting all y'all. Aaron the Plumber, King Pill. I'm fighting all y'all. 50 grand a piece. Just give me 50 grand a whop. And if I knock him out in the first round, up the money. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the bag. That's what we're here for. You better use that platform, to elevate you, springboard you to the next level. You don't let the platform take you under. You use No Jumper as a springboard. Get your own platform out. You know what I mean? Just want to get your name out. Use that as a advertisement to get your thing going. You always got to do that. That's No Jumper. You got 4 million subscribers. You know what I mean? You're gonna take off. They see you 3-4 times. You know what I mean? You a household name now. That's what you want. Be a household name. Then I'm out. I ain't gonna let Adam pimp me. I'm gonna pimp Adam. That's the thing. Before you let Adam pimp you, you pimp Adam. Pimp No Jumper. Don't let it pimp you. You pimp it. Come on, man. Learn from, you know what I mean? Oh, that's what they doing over here? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to use this as a springboard, and I'm out. I'm out. You got to know the game, man. Y'all got to know the game, man. You know what I'm saying? We dropping it heavy over here, man. 29 minutes. What's up with y'all? Y'all smash the like button. I'm talking to you. You want to donate to the channel, hit up the super chat. You watch this on the replay, you can hit up the super thanks. It goes a long way, man. You know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. Now, let's go to the Diddy trial. In the Diddy trial, the kidnapping was dropped. The arson was dropped. They dropping charges. What does that mean? I told y'all there's going to be a lot of pissed off people when, this weak case get thrown out. Now, does it mean Diddy is a good person? Of course not. Diddy is not a good person. I've been told y'all that. But they don't have evidence to put this man away for decades. They have nothing. The state has a weak case against Diddy. Point blank simple. If you want to bring a man down, make sure your case is strong. They tried with Jay-Z. Jay-Z shut that down. They held Diddy. The most they're going to get out of Diddy is from September to when he's found not guilty. So y'all got maybe less than a year of Diddy sitting in there, sitting in jail. That's the most y'all gonna get. Y'all got Diddy off the street for like 10 months, 11 months. Be happy with that. Be happy with that. You're not gonna get decades out of Diddy. It's already proven. You're not gonna get the life sentence y'all was looking for. They was looking for life. You hear people in the comments, oh, Diddy's going away for life. I'm like, life? Do y'all know what a life sentence warrants? Wake up, man. Diddy's not going away for life. Y'all was celebrating. Oh, he's going away for life. And I'm like, y'all are some idiots. A freak off does not warrant a life sentence, idiots. Dummies. Y'all just want to see a man downfall. Y'all just want to see somebody fall. They pray and pray for my downfall. Ain't that right, Biggie? They pray and pray for your downfall. Suckers. Y'all gonna be, I told y'all gonna be mad. This was the weakest case ever presented. They better, they was better off making a book out of it. Make a porno magazine out of that statements they was making in that courtroom. Better off putting in the book. It'd have been a bestseller. Nothing criminal there. All consent. Nothing criminal. They had to drop the kidnapping. Kidnapping? Where y'all get that from? Drop that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? Kidnapping. Who did Diddy kidnap? Who did Diddy kidnap? You know what I mean? Now the state, they forced to drop these charges. Let's talk about that. You don't see mainstream media talking about it, but they was gloating about the Cassie video, and the case isn't even about Cassie. Talk about that. Ah, man. When you got knowledge, man, you really could break things down for what it is, man. For what it is. Mainstream media. Oh, look what he did to Cassie. I get it. You know how many women get abused for free? She got a $30 million bag for it. She ain't tripping. Cassie is not tripping. A lot of women take abuse for free. She got paid off for it. Got apology for it. Move on from that. That's not what the case is about. Everybody want to pin this Cassie. Oh, we got to lock him away for life. Look what he did to Cassie. Lock him away. Is that about the case? Is that what the case rides on? Oh, y'all paying attention? Come on, man. It's not what the case is about. It's not about Cassie. It's not about Cassie. All right? Y'all wake up, man. It's not about her. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. She could have did something about it. She could have got him prosecuted the minute he put his hands on her. She didn't. She empowered it by letting him keep doing it. So who do we blame at that point? Who do we blame? It's too real for y'all? Am I speaking too real for y'all? Who do we blame at that point? She don't go to the police. She don't go to the proper authorities. She just stays, enjoys the money, enjoys the lifestyle. Who do we blame? Who do we blame when they stay? Consent. to and you know what I mean? Cause they know they gotta take the good with the bad. That come with the good. You deal with Diddy, he might put his foot up your ass. It, that comes with the territory. And they knew it. They was okay with it. Trust me. They was okay with it, man. That money make it all go away. That money make that all go away. It's all consent, man. It's all consent, man. They was all freaky people, man. Cassie was freaky. 50 Cent, baby. 50 Cent, ex-baby mama. Daphne was freaky. They all freaks, man. Consenting adult freaks. That should have wrote a book. It'd have been a bestseller. Write a book. This don't belong in a courtroom, man. This don't belong in no courtroom, man. Write a book, man. You know what I'm saying? Write a book, man. Other than that, it's a weak case. It's a weak case, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all, though, man? Y'all smash that like button. Y'all coming to the building. You know what I'm saying? It's a weak case, man. It's a weak case. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's go. Yeah, let's start the day. I smash the like button. Y'all coming to the building. Good morning to the people. Good morning to the Go folks, the YouTube world, the YouTube. Tap in with your boy. Y'all hit the like button. Donate to the super chat. Run them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? We back. Yeah, but you know, y'all see what I was talking about? Adam 22, Diddy. You know. What else is leading the headlines? Oh. Now DDG and Haley. Now if y'all know, DDG is a streamer. And I think Haley's a singer. They got a son called Halo. Now, Haley is a bitter woman. She's a bitter woman. She actually went to the courts to get them to green light that DDG cannot show his son on social media. Cannot show the moments with his son. Like, how bitter of a baby mother do you gotta be that I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't even show the world me and my son. Why? Because you on my social media, you jealous, me with the next lady, so I can't post my son no more. Haley, bitter woman. You know what I'm saying? And the judge, okay, yeah. So he cannot post his son on social media. His son, he cannot post him on social media. Every time he see his son, he gotta be under strict supervision to see his kid. Because of Haley, bitter feelings. You know what I mean? He ain't do nothing to young Halo. You know? So for her to do that, you know what I'm saying? For her to do that shows the bitterness in Haley, man. Like, damn. You know, you going to the courts. We could have worked this out. That's one thing you got with your lady, man. You don't ever want to involve the courts and y'all issues. The courts, the police. If we got an issue in this house, let us fix it in this house. Don't involve these outside entities, because it's going to make it 100 times worse. Always makes it worse, man. So when a female go to the courts, instead of trying to fix it with the person, it's like, you know her intentions, bro. It's never good. It's never good. Now, when I see my son, I got to be under the watchful eye of this person, that person. My son. He ain't do nothing wrong to Halo. But it's just that, her bitter intentions, man. These females, man, bitter motives. And they'll weaponize the courts against you. They'll weaponize police against you. Weaponize. Yeah, they use police as a weapon. That's how young Scooter lost his life. Uh, some girl call the cops. The cops come. We panic. And, you can't involve these entities, man. It don't work out for us. I'm just saying they're not in our best interest, and they know it. It's not set up to be in our best interest. That's why you cannot go to these places and expect mercy. You ain't gonna get it. It's you know what I mean. It's not wise to be caught up in these white man's courtroom and this white man jail system. It is not wise to be there. So I pride myself for not being there. Because once you're there, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We got to smarten up, man. We really got to smarten up, man. I see the mistakes and the error of our people, man. I see it. And am I wrong to speak out on it on my little platform? No. Because they got people with bigger platforms who see it and don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. Now, I don't trust them at all. I don't respect them at all. You got a responsibility, man. Especially when you know. You got a responsibility, man. But some of y'all, some of y'all lead them to destruction. Lead them to destruction. Watch it. So you could get paid. You could get a bag off it. Your day coming, man. All of y'all who do that, your day coming. Just know that. Your day coming, man. It's going to come back to you 10 times, You manipulating people. You using people for views. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's going to catch up to y'all. It's going to catch up to you. Don't think you karma proof. Nah, it's going to get you. In the long run, it's going to get you. It's going to get you, Papa. Man. Y'all smash that like button. Y'all coming to the building. Appreciate y'all. What's up? He said repent. It's a good message there. Appreciate y'all, man. Tapping in with y'all, man. Let y'all know this puppet master, Adam 22, the puppet master, man. You know what I mean? He got y'all on a puppet string. When are they gonna smarten up? When they're gonna check Adam? That's what I'm waiting for. Somebody to check Adam 22 and say, yo, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? When? They're going to smarten up and know that Adam 22 is running a game on them. A game, man. Ain't enough money no jumper could pay me for me to go on that platform and crash out. Ain't enough money, bro. Ain't enough money in the world for me to crash out on the internet, man. For other people, entertainment. Strangers, entertainment. That's what they look for, man. They look for the crash outs. Oh, we got one. For extra. Oh, he gonna crash. Oh, we got one. Adam 22. He's zoned in on 4 extra. He like, oh, he gonna bring me views. He gonna up my bag, my memberships. He talk about that after, he said you want to see the full episode, you become a member for $5 a month. And I see people in the comments like, oh, I got to see the full episode. Oh, let me become a member. It's uncensored. Verticals, we making money off y'all. Plenty different ways. Plenty different ways Adam making money off y'all. Not only off the channel, off the memberships. That's another stream of income. So when he talk about he broke and he running game on y'all, y'all pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? That man got rich. Rich off the backs of us, man. He don't never exploit no white people on that show. You know what I'm saying? He'll never do that. Where they at? Where the white people that be on No Jumper, the Adam 22 exploits? Where they at? Ain't none. Cause, ain't no entertainment in that. Ain't no entertainment in that. The entertainment is the niggas. You get them. You get them to crash out. That's where all the money's at. That's where all the, you know what I mean? You just talk about them all day. Vlad does it. Trap Lil Ross does it. Adam 22 does it. Only talk about black culture. Never white culture. Nobody ever talks about white culture. Don't y'all see that? Am I the only one? Every day. Every day. Am I the only one? Come on, man. When are y'all gonna wake up? Y'all be sleep, boy. I tell y'all, boy. Y'all be sleep. They only want us to crash out. Do y'all understand that? They only want us to crash out. Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all gotta wake up. We're the white people that crash out. We're the Chinese people that crash out. We're the Arabs that crash out. Do y'all ever ask yourself that? Ever ask yourself that? Where the Arab crash out? Where the white crash outs at? Why is only black people displayed as crash out on these social medias and not these other nations? Why is it only us? Ask yourself that. Smarten up, man. Telling y'all, smarten up, man. We being played for fools, man. We being played for fools. They laughing at y'all. They ain't laughing at me. Cause I pop out, I make sure I keep them smiles to minimum. I ain't no joke. I ain't your entertainment. I ain't your none of that. That's what they see us as. They require a song and dance, even on the slave ships coming here to America. We were singing and dancing for our slave master. On the bowels of the slave ships, they required a song and dance. You better read the Bible, man. And we still giving them a song and dance till this day. Still, you gonna wake up, man. Stop entertaining these people, man. Stop entertaining them with your crash outs, man, and it's entertainment to these folks. Use your mind, your intelligence. That's what hurts them. To see a thinking black man. They don't like that. They don't like a thinking black man. A smart black man. They want to see a fool who's going to crash out to his grave and entertain them. It's like the gladiator days when you fighting lions and you got people in the stands watching you fight a lion and you lose your life to a lion and they watching, loving it. Same thing. Nothing changes, man. Y'all got to wake up. Wake up, man. Y'all got to wake up, man. We being played for a fool, man. And these people got a 400-year head start on us, man. They got a 400-year head start. Their faces on the money. Their faces on the money. So they know you're going to kill. You're going to lose your life. Because our faces on the money. So, when we get the money, it never runs out. but y'all gonna fight and kill for something that got our face on it. Being played for a fool, man, from the top on down, man, all around. It's like we're trapped in to be this way, to be this culture. And they love it. They watch it. Because now they don't got to put on the KKK hood no more. We do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves. The KKK don't got to do nothing. The black man doesn't do it to themselves. They culture is the KKK. Sad, man. I shake my head and I watch y'all fools crash out for money. They got your slave master's face on it. Y'all kill for money. They got your slave master face on it. And no, I don't know, man. Ah, always water. Always water, man. Water. I drink a lot of water. Yeah, but we gotta smarten up, man. You know, we gotta smarten up and see the game that's being ran on us. They running a game on us, man. They using the social media where we supposed to use it for good. They find a way to flip it on us, and now everybody got to crash out to go viral. That's the only way you could get views. Only way you get views if you be aggressive, you want to fight everybody. That's the only way you could blow up on the social media. Well, guess what? You're gonna be fighting everybody till you know what I mean? Because a fool always gonna fight a fool. Because he's gonna think he's stronger. He's over somebody stronger than you. So that's the recipe for disaster going that route. It's a recipe for disaster, man. Now everybody just know you for being physical and crashing out. Now they thinking, how long is it gonna take for him to go to jail? Or how long is it gonna take for him to lose his life? Let's see. They in the comments gassing you up to crash out even more. Now they got bets placed on you. How long you think it'd take for him to lose his life? They put bets on you, man. Put bets on your life. Yeah, I don't see it though, man. That's why I'm here. I love my people. I love y'all, man. So we gonna talk the real, man. No, forget that. Adam's 22. You like just looking at your aura is very dark. Adam 22 is very dark. You don't care about nobody, not a soul on this planet. You're a very dark human being. Adam 22. Just look in his eyes, man. Don't look at his words. Forget what he say. Look at people aura, man. Before you deal with people, man. You dealing with dark forces and you light, they're gonna swallow you up. Cause you want a bag. Okay, you want money. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna do anything for money. You're gonna crash out for money. Watch this. Me dangle a carrot in his face. Me dangle a carrot. You're gonna go crazy for this carrot. That's how they play y'all, man. Y'all ain't got no sense. And they see it. Y'all ain't got no sense, man. Y'all ready to sell out for the almighty dollar. Ready to sell out. Sell out everybody you can. You kick your mother down the steps. If if you could go viral. You'll punch grandma in the jaw. If you could go viral. You get a bag out of it. Grandma, pow! Oh man, boy. Every day, social media never ceases to amaze me. I watch it cause I make content, so I gotta watch this stuff. But it never ceases to amaze me, man. You know, um, he said free Diddy. Diddy about to be free. Yeah, Diddy gonna be free. Y'all ain't gonna like it. Now, what is mainstream media talking about when it comes to Diddy now? You see how they changed the narrative? Woo wee. Mainstream media changed the narrative now. They know something. Mainstream media, how they covering the Diddy, they know something. They used to have Cassie as the thumbnail, and the trial ain't even about her. If anything, Cassie should have been locked up with Diddy for helping arrange the freak offs. Don't y'all think Cassie should have been locked up alongside Diddy? Because she arranged the freak offs when Diddy wasn't even there. So Cassie is as much as guilty as Diddy. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Cassie was arranging the freak offs in Diddy's name. Even when, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. But we gotta see it from all sides. If Diddy's arrested for that, shouldn't Cassie? She's right there. She knows everything. She's the number two. You know what I'm saying? She's the number two. He's the number one. She's the number two. She's there. She know everything. Okay? Okay? She knows everything. Okay? Like, y'all cannot play with me because I cut straight through people BS. And I tell them what it is for real. I look them in their eyes and I tell them what it is. And I watch them shake and just sizzle this truth and it sizzles your spirit. And you can't do nothing about it. Nothing about it. Because that's what I'm here for. I ain't here to lie. I hate liars. When I say something, I stand on it. And when it's the truth, I stand on that. Period. You know what I'm saying? So Cassie should have been locked up alongside Diddy. She's number two. Okay? That's the wife. That's the woman. That's my rib. So whatever I do, she knows about it. So why ain't Cassie locked up with Diddy? Why? Okay. Nobody talks about that. The number two should have been locked up with the number one. Because every time you do a RICO, which involves multiple people, don't they always get the number one, the number two? So why wasn't no number two arrested? Why was the number one only arrested? This is a RICO, which involved multiple people. Why was it only Diddy arrested in a RICO? It's a weak case all around. It's a weak case all around. The truth hurts, man. But it's a bitter pill. You gotta swallow. And I love coming here and talking the truth. And if it triggers anybody, I love that even more. I love it. Because you're gonna get the truth here, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the truth here. Period. Cassie should have been locked up alongside Diddy. It should have been a number two locked up, a number three locked up, a number four locked up. The same way y'all did that rolling 60s indictment. Y'all got Big U. Y'all got multiple people in this RICO. The same way y'all did the Surf indictment. Y'all got Surf and y'all got multiple people involved in this RICO. Oh, when it comes to Diddy, there's only Diddy involved in a RICO. Okay, no number two now. No number three. Okay, I got you. Y'all playing a dirty game out here. They play a dirty game. That's all they do all day. That's all they do. America plays a dirty game. The court system, the prison system is all corrupt. It's a corrupt place we live in. I need y'all to know this. It's a corrupt place we live in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to tell y'all the truth, man. Y'all believe it or not, I could care less. Though y'all join hand in hand with America, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Y'all could join America. Yeah, I love it, all that. It ain't gonna go unpunished. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could love America. Still gotta get punished. You know? Oh, y'all join hand in hand with this place. Still not gonna go unpunished. That's what the Bible says. Gotta, you know what I mean? That's why I say you got to fall away from this place, huh? It's got a judgment coming here, huh? Fall away from it, man. All the cars that's what America and the world wants you to be attached to, the nice cars and the nice houses and everything. That's too much attachments. You got to fall away from all of that. It's a judgment coming here. Don't be enticed by the beautiful things you see. That's the trap. You understand what I'm saying? It's a trap, man. Leave all the beautiful, nice cars and leave it alone. Humble yourself to know you got to fall away from this place. It's not time to get attached to everything you see. Because I know they built, they're making stuff every day that's amazing. I get it. It's not the time to get attached to nothing. It's not the time. This is the falling away. I'm telling you. Smarten up. It's in the time to get attached to nothing on this earth. I know. Discipline yourself to see it and say, okay, but don't get attached to it. I got a lot of nice things, but I'm not attached to none of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to repeat. I got a lot of nice things, but I'm not attached to none of it because I know I got to fall away from this place. And me getting attached to this and me falling into the hype of buying everything and it, it's going to keep me attached. You don't free your mind, please. I love y'all. So I'm going to come tell y'all this. Anybody who don't love y'all ain't going to tell y'all this, man. Free your mind, man, from this place, Free your mind, man. And the rest will follow. Y'all ever heard that song? Free your mind. And the rest will follow. Colorblind. You need no dialogue. Free your mind. And the rest will follow. Wake up. Wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here for y'all. Y'all subscribe to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all subscribe to me. And y'all gonna learn, man. Free your mind in this place, The Bible tell you, man, don't get attached, man. No attachments. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Trust me, leave it alone, man. Word. You know what I'm saying? Just, man. It took me a long time, man, for me to even understand what that means. Understand what that means, to have it and not be attached to it. You know what I mean? You can have it, but not be attached to it, not let your life revolve around that. You know what I'm saying? No attachments, man. You just live, free. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. I'm saying? Colorblind. You need no shadow. See now. Yes, sir. Jim Jones. Jim Jones is still on his rant, y'all. Jim Jones know the hustle. Jim Jones know. I got these podcasters. I got Cameron tuning in to what I say. And they gonna speak on what I say. Jim Jones know the power of words. That's why I respect Jim Jones' hustle. Jim Jones' hustle. You gotta respect it. Gotta respect Jim Jones' hustle. he's gonna keep his name in the algorithm. Whether it's a lie or a truth, it's gonna get them talking about him. That's a hustle in itself. I know I'm lying. Okay. Now, he pulled out a bankroll in his latest video. Like, I don't know, what does that equate with skills? Money does not equate with skills, bro. It's a lot of rich rappers that got no skills. So Jim Jones pulling out a bankroll and showing money, what does that even what does that mean, bro? What does money mean? I got money, look. What does that mean, bro? It means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your talent acquires the money. So, you know what I mean? So, you know, you got bare minimum talent that got you money. Jim Jones, you got the bare minimum. You're not even better than Cameron. You're not even better than Jules Santana. You're the weakest one out the group. But you got money. I get, you know what I mean? That's why I say anybody could get money. Money's not hidden from nobody. Anybody could get money. But what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? You compare yourself to Nas. And then Cameron was spitting some of Nas bars from his mixtapes. Cameron, let me add to that. Nas had a song called Shootouts. Shootouts are similar to Wild West. Broad daylight, face to face without a vest. Now y'all remember Nas with the Shootout song? What about I Gave You Power? Nas rapping as a gun in the hood. What about that? We said, rap, they fill me with lead. I'm semi-auto. 4 pounds, been through so many towns. Ohio, the Little Rock to Canarsie, living harshly, beat up and battered. I pull it out, watching niggas shattered. They're making me kill for what I felt they never mattered. Fire myself, feeling to be fired. I gave you power. That's Nas. We're gonna add on to Cameron's list of Nas fire songs. I gave you power. What about Nas got a catalog. What about that Preem beat he did? Nas is like, what he said. Nas is like, I am Mike, Messiah type. But that, I came a long way from blasting text off block, from Seiko to Rolex. Down, son. Nas, Nas is, you can't even compare Jim Jones to Nas. You cannot. So why did Jim Jones felt the need to attack Nas? I got to go look at the backstory. Why did Jim Jones feel the need to call out Nas? Out of all of these new rappers, these Generation Z rappers, he could have called out. Why did Jim Jones call out Nas? I got to go back to the backstory. Don't worry about that. I'm going to do my research because I like to learn and educate myself. So I asked myself a question that I'm going to get the answer for. That's what you got to do in life. You ask yourself a question, you go seek out the answer. Okay? Seek out the answer. But y'all coming to the building. What's up, man? You got your boy Cave in the building, man. You already know, man. I'ma ride with you. I'ma die with you. But I'm gonna never leave you. You know what I'm saying? I'ma ride with you. I'ma die with you. Never gonna leave you. We're gonna ride together. Best believe that. No. So we got your boy Cave in the building. You know what I'm saying? Getting my mind right over here. I got some sour runts, no, super runts. Yeah. Got the super runts on deck. Who in the building? How you like me now? I got style. That move crowd making every ghetto foul. I might have took your first child, scarred your life, crippled your style. I gave you power. I made you buck wild. How you like me now? I go blow was the thing that moved crowds, making every ghetto foul. I might have took your first child, scarred your life, crippled your style. I gave you power. I made you buck wild. Always I'm in some shit. The Adam Man is my slick. The suck. What? Yo, Jim Jones. Chill, Jimmy. Chill, Jim Jones. Leave Nas alone, bro. Leave Nas alone, bro. He said, I'm always in some shit. The Adam Men is my clique. The sucker, I suck aside, pull my skin back. They bust off when they unlock me. Come on, son. What's up, Denise? How you doing this morning? Shout out to Denise. But Jim Jones, man, please, leave Nas alone. Leave Nas alone. Nas just got too. When Nas came out on his first album, he was, what, 17? He was better than you then. Nas was better than Jim Jones at 17. Come on, man. Nas' first album. Come on, boy. It's just so much Nas. Yeah, you know, like Cameron said, Nas on the mixtape, Nas on the DJ Clues was crazy, bro. Nas, oh man. Damn, what about he damn. I gave you pie. Yo, chill. You know, we could go on for hours with Nas, man. We could go on for hours with Nas catalogs, man. You know, my sister is a die-hard Nas fan. You know, my younger sister, die-hard Nas fan. She's a Nas fan to the core. So, you know, I'm a Nas fan. Been listening to Nas since his first, you know what I mean? Come on, man. So, for Jimmy, got to chill, Jimmy. That's what I say, man. You getting money. You know, you doing your thing, Jimmy. You doing your thing, man, but don't compare yourself to the greats, man. You know what I'm saying? Even Biggie said, I wouldn't think I would have won Lyricist of the Year with Nas on, you know what I mean? Biggie and Nas was going up for Lyricist of the Year. He said with Nas on the ballot, I didn't think I was going to win. Even Biggie said that, even though Biggie won. Biggie said, I didn't think I was going to win with Nas on the ballot. So that's what Biggie think of Nas. Biggie think Nas is up there with him, that he felt, I didn't know I was going to win that, but I won it. But he gave props to Nas. Biggie gave props to Nas, like, yo, I know what I mean? Nas was on this thing, I didn't know I was going to win it. So, the greats, Jim Jones, I'm trying to say, the greats hold Nas to a high standard, bro. The greats hold Nas to a high standard, bro. I'm saying, and they're going to check you every time on it. You can't get mad because you made a stupid statement that's going to get traction and people going to speak on it. So you know the power of advertisement. You know the power of saying things on the camera. You know the power of it. You know it's going to get out. People are going to feel some way. People are going to talk about it. And now they're going to, you know, they're going to tie Nas to you now every time. It was a smart move. It was a smart move to get your name tied with Nas. I see what you did. I see what Jimmy did. Jim Jones makes sure you tie his name with Nas. That's why he did that. Strategic move. Strategic. So you got to ask yourself, why do people do things? There's always a motive. Why did Jim Jones do it? It's motives. You know, why is Adam 22 doing this? It's motives. You know why? You know what I'm saying? People always got motives, man. Now it's your job to figure it out. Figure it out, because they ain't going to tell you the motive. You got to figure it out. You got to figure out the motives. You know what I'm saying? The figure outs of the figure outs. Now, when you could do that, you know what I'm saying? You know. I gotta drop off 2 packages today. Gotta drop off 2 packages today. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. We're gonna drop this off to the post office. No later. When they open up, we're gonna buy more stuff for the store. Keep the inventory going. That's it. Every day, I'm shipping out stuff, man. You know what I mean? So it's going good, man. Every day I'm shipping out, shipping out, shipping out. That's the goal when you got an e-commerce store. The goal is to ship out items every day. Now you times that by 7 days of work. 7 days a week. So if somebody buys from your store 2 items a day, 7 days a week, you're making money. So it's all about how many times they're buying from your store. And people buy from my store 2 things. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. They ain't buying 1 thing, they're buying 2 stuff. So I got to ship out multiple things. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I pride myself on that because my seller's rating is 100. 100. So people know they could trust me. I'm a trusted seller. I take my business real serious, man. Outside of the YouTube, I run multiple businesses, man. Outside of the YouTube, who pays me too. I get paid off YouTube, but I also run multiple businesses, all right? So we know what we talking about when we talk our talk, man. But we got no attachments to nothing. We make money, but we're not attached to it. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from years of discipline, man. That ain't just happened when I woke up and nah, bro. I had to discipline myself in quiet, still areas, meditation, finding me, finding what's really important in life. You know what I'm saying? That takes time. It's not gonna happen when you thugging and bugging in the streets. You really gotta, fall back from that. And now, okay, you going on a different path. You know what I'm saying? It's time to level up. You left the streets alone. Now it's level up time. You taking anything serious now. And customers see it. And they dealing with you. They dealing with you every day. I'm shipping out. Every day, baby. So we get money from all corners. All corners. It ain't just one hustle. I got multiple hustles, man, to get money, man, to fill up that bank account. Oh, we in 2025. Stop playing with it. Gotta be smart, man. Figure out the figure outs, man. Don't let these people manipulate you, man. Use you and come on, man. You know, can't save everybody, but I try to save people. I know you can't save everyone, but I got a good heart, man. I got a good heart when it comes to people, man, especially people that's down and out. People who's messed up out here, man. You know what I mean? You get my money every time, man. If I, you know what I mean? All you gotta do is ask the right way. And I'm gonna look out for you. Don't come on some, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna get no love. But if you come the right way, like, yo, I'm messed up and I got you. I got you. That's the realest thing to do, man. I got you. Just come to me the right way. And I'm gonna look out for you every time. I do it every time I step out my door. I guess people see that I got that light and they know that they could come to me. And I ain't gonna turn them away. Like I said, unless you come, you come correct. You come correct, I'm gonna give you love. I'm gonna give you love, man. Come correct. That's all I say. Key words. How you approach somebody, man. How you approach is how I'm gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Give you love. Or it could be the other, aggression, because people see you and think nah, I still got that aggressive side, but it's tame. You know what I mean? It don't need to be activated. I feel that way. At this point in my life with my thinking and my intellect, I don't feel I ever need to activate my aggressive side. Because I could talk and we could, build. And it never need to get to aggression at this point in my life with my new intellect You know what I'm saying? I don't need to activate that ever again. You know, so I pride myself on knowing how to deal with people, man. Every spectrum I know how to deal with. I pride myself on that, man. I pride myself on suffering with my people. Like, even though I don't got to, I would still suffer with them. I pride myself on that. And I separate myself from the people who suffering, even though I don't got to, like I said. But I don't separate myself from them. You know what I'm saying? You know, I suffer with them. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know this life, the sunshine is gonna bring the rain. So I prepare for the suffering. Cause the sun is gonna bring the rain. The happiness is gonna bring sadness. You cannot have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one without the other, man. I'm just real all across the board, man. You don't ever see people talking like this on this social media thing. I'm like this in the real world, you know. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the real one, you know. Brooklyn, baby. I'm in the heart of the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So you already know, man. If everything I said wasn't true, man, I would have been out of here long time ago, man. I'm 43, man. I'm 43. I'd have been out of here a long time ago. You know, because you can't make too much mistakes out here. In Brooklyn, cannot make too much mistakes. You learn real quick. Otherwise, you won't make it to old age. You won't make it. Saying the average black man is destined to live to only 25. You understand what I'm saying? The statistics. We only supposed to see 25. 30s and 40s, we ain't supposed to see that. So when you do see that, ask yourself, did you beat the statistics? Because 25, we still thugging and bugging. Look at Pac and Big. That's the age they died at. You still young. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hollering at y'all though, man. Peace and love. Joy. Pain.